we had no intention of winning the Afghanistan war. We just didn't. We were just there in force. People were being maimed and killed on our side, and we were not allowed to prosecute the war. Am I right about that?
You are correct, and it was infuriating because the American soldier should always know that their leaders are going to give them the best training, equipment, and resources to be able to go out in a combat environment and accomplish their mission. And just off of the things that you mentioned with the ROE and the restrictions that they were under, it was like, why are we sending troops outside the wire if you're setting them up for failure and they're not allowed to do their job? You're putting them in harm's way
Yes.
for no reason.
It's
And
sick.
that to me is awful to do
Well,
to
Amber,
our
why do you
service.
think we stayed there so long? Was it just about making money for the outside corporations and so on? I don't want to get into, into conspiracy theories, but there was no reason to continue Afghanistan for that long if we had no intention of winning.
It's the war machine. Once you start, you can't stop.
Mm.
And I think that uh, if the military should always be given a clear and concise mission and an end
Absolutely.
state. This is what it looks like to win, right? So we could have absolutely gone in and accomplished the mission and done what we needed to do. But then once Obama came in, that mission became somewhat ambiguous. And people were like, well, what are we doing here? After Osama bin Laden was killed, people are like, okay, what is the, 30,000 foot mission here? And you talk to a lot of soldiers, they didn't know anymore.
Yeah.
And that creates a little bit of doubt. That's also not good for the warfighter in a combat zone. Like you want the warfighter to know why they're there, why it's important that they're there, and what they are contributing to winning the war. And sadly, it drug on for so long with poor leadership that they couldn't answer that question anymore.
We
And
literally
if you
could have
can't
we
answer
could have
that
left
question,
10 years
yeah,
earlier, right? We could have.
we could have,
Should
because
have.
after
That'll
after that,
that
yeah, after Bin Laden was killed, nobody could answer that question anymore. And you had generals going on Capitol Hill who were testifying, giving this like rose-tinted glasses
yeah.
version of Afghanistan and what they were accomplishing and who they were training. In all actuality, none of it was real. We were wasting billions of dollars and into the trillions when you include Iraq and Afghanistan and then the VA taking care of veterans in the aftermath. And it's like, what to show for it? We left billions of dollars of equipment behind when we left, and the Taliban is in power. So
Yeah.
if there's a reason to
Yeah,
use
they're
our
still involved.
military,
Yeah.
then that's important. That's the job of the military. But I do think that the military has to have a clear and concise mission, and leadership owes that to them. And they should be given the opportunity to go uh, seek out and destroy the enemy that their mission involves.
And that wasn't
And
happening
we
there.
and that wasn't happening towards the end of Afghanistan.